It looks like 3 new Teslas may have just leaked. They might be launching like as soon as this week, and the upgrades and changes are interesting. Plus, did we just get our best look yet at the new budget Tesla coming very soon? And for current Tesla owners, a new upgrade option could be coming to your car that would honestly be one of the biggest feature upgrades ever and might be coming for free. Welcome to a very busy month of Tesla news. There's a lot of drama to get into, so without any further ado, let's dive into the Tesla news of the week you need to know right now. All right, so if you follow Tesla over on any social media platform, mainly on X, you will see that they've been really teasing full self-driving lately. They're really sort of leaning into the RoboTaxi announcement and everything surrounding it, because June is the month that we're supposed to finally see the RoboTaxi unveil, or at least the service unveil, and I'll come back to that more in a moment. But not just that is sort of a big story of the month, but also other things should be happening this month, including some software upgrade releases and also some pretty big new models. And Tesla sort of all but confirmed this in a very interesting recent post over on X. Tesla posted their usual monthly recap over on X. They highlight some cool things owners are saying, cool updates and things they've done. But then at the very bottom of this was a very ominous and exciting message that says, if I can scroll all the way to the bottom here, it's June, welcome to the future, next recap will be a big one. And again, like I've been saying for a while, June is sort of set up to be the stage for one of Tesla's biggest, most jam-packed months ever. So let me break down what the leaks and rumors say we're going to get. Of course, like I mentioned, the star of the show this month is going to be the launch of what Tesla is calling RoboTaxi. This is not a car, but it's the name of an Uber and Lyft competitor that basically is like Uber or Lyft. It's a ride-sharing service, but instead of a driver, the cars are driving themselves using a new version of full self-driving, or an upgraded version called full self-driving unsupervised. Tesla has been closely testing this at their factory. Some of their actually new vehicles going out of the factory to delivery lots have been using full self-driving unsupervised for the last couple of weeks. Tesla has already begun testing FSD unsupervised in the Austin area and also some parts of the Bay Area in Northern California. And in June, sometime this month, June 12th is the current rumored date, Tesla is going to launch this service first in the Austin area and basically give you a new competitor to the ride-hailing platforms and maybe sort of change automotive history for years to come, forever. Could be a big deal. Now, of course, there are still many questions surrounding this. We still don't know when exactly it's launching. We don't know where in Austin it's launching. We don't know, is it open to everyone? Is it open to invite-only people? Is it a separate app? Is it in the Tesla app? We don't know. All we know is that it is coming in June, and the first vehicles of the RoboTaxi fleet are going to be Model Ys. They're not going to be cybercabs. They're going to be Model Ys. I've got a theory on this that I'll come back to more in just a moment, but again, this is going to be one of the big stories of the month. In addition to that, it also looks like Tesla might be ramping up to offer some new upgrade options, like some retrofit upgrade options to existing owners, some paid, some free, and some kind of controversial. So for example, Tesla has launched a flurry of new options recently. One of them is this new sort of suede charcoal wing, they're calling it, dashboard piece for the Model 3 and Model Y. This is the same material that is in the launch edition Model Y Juniper. Super nice, by the way. Something else, I'll come back to the Model X more in a minute with the Model S, but given the fact that the Model S and Model X look to have, let's just say, glacier blue, it looks very similar to the glacier blue color of the Model Y over in China, it seems like Tesla is making good on their promise of a few months ago that they're going to unify their color palette across different markets. Tesla has had this weird thing for a while where European countries got exclusive colors, like for a while Quicksilver and Midnight Cherry. Those were just over there. In fact, Midnight Cherry never even came internationally. Right now, there is Glacier Blue only in the Chinese market. Tesla's lead designer, Franz von Holzhausen, has said that they are going to unify the color palettes and bring some of those new colors to the US. So hopefully we see Glacier Blue not just on new Model S's and X's, but also as a standard, or I guess not standard, but at least an option, probably a paid option, $2,000 option for the new Model Ys as well. So if you've been waiting for a new color, that should be coming relatively quickly, hopefully. And then also, this one flew under the radar. I didn't see this reported anywhere else, but shout out to Winston who posted this on X. It looks like, at least in some markets, Tesla's offering XPEL window tinting as an add-on option. But more exciting than that are two other upgrades rumored to be coming this year. One is a front bumper camera, finally. And also, let's talk about an upgrade from hardware 3 to hardware 4 and maybe hardware 5. Honestly, one of the reasons why I make videos like this is just to answer your guys' questions. I love to sort of see your questions, answer any questions I can, and provide a real valuable insight. And one of the questions I've been getting a lot lately has been sort of around this space and how I make my videos. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of my studio here and also show you one of my favorite game-changing new additions that has been amazing in more ways than one, that is all made possible by this video's sponsor, FlexiSpot. So over here is sort of my command center with a FlexiSpot standing desk that sort of powers all of the gear that I use to make these videos. Then over here, you guys know I've been sort of working on a new corner. I've got a new TV, building on a new set. But my favorite addition is this right here, a brand new recliner that is a game changer and where I've been spending a lot of time lately because I don't want to leave it. The XL6 just checks all the boxes of what you'd want in your dream recliner. It is ultra comfortable, made from really nice, soft, plush materials. It's got built-in massaging functionality. It's got heating functionality. And one of the coolest parts of all is it can actually raise up. So if you have mobility issues or you have elderly parents or you just don't want to have to get up and down so much, this actually will do a lot of the hard work for you and raise up so you can more easily stand up. It sounds like it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I promise you, it is a game changer, and once you use it, there is no going back. And look, I can be honest with you, my butt has spent a lot of time in the XL6 since I got it a couple of weeks ago. It has been amazing, and one of the things that's been most amazing that I've appreciated is the price. A lot of comparable chairs with the same materials and all the creature comforts and things built in, they cost like $2,000 plus, while the XL6 is available in multiple configurations and is around just $500. So it's like a quarter of the price of the other ones, and it has everything you'd want built in. And because it has dual motors built in, you're getting independent control of the backrest and the footrest, so you can sort of get the perfect angle that's most comfortable for you, including the ability to do a lie flat of 180 degrees if you just want to sort of take a nap and really get sort of the bed-like experience and lie totally flat. It's also built with a ton of support to help relieve back pain, leg pain. If you're usually sitting uncomfortably, this is going to help a lot. There really is no better companion for watching movies or playing games. And if you want to learn more and check out the XL6 for yourself today, I'll have a link right down below in the description. You can check it out. And also what I'll do is throw a coupon code on screen and down below that is going to save you an additional $50 off or $100 off if you go with 2 recliners, which, I mean, there's no better, deal than a nice pair of these things. But if you want to check it out, link down below and save some additional money with my coupon code. First link right down below in the description. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, I know on the surface, the idea of a front bumper camera being consequential in any manner seems kind of dumb. I mean, what's the point of a front bumper camera? We've had cars without it forever. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but there are 3 reasons why this does make sense and would, I think, be actually a pretty good option you'd want to retrofit on your vehicle. Number 1, I mean, I'll just say from personal experience, it's really useful. I love having it on the Cybertruck. I really enjoyed using it on the Model Y because it just makes the car easier to park, especially like just being able to see all aspects of the vehicle from the cameras is super nice, something I would appreciate. Also, Tesla engineers have confirmed that the front bumper camera is the missing piece to allowing Tesla to do a true 360-degree top-down bird's eye view thing that would actually be infinitely more useful than the digital version they've got right now with their high fidelity park assist. Like if they really wanted to compete with Lucid and Rivian and others doing this, like even one of the cheap like Nissan vehicles I drove had this, the front bumper camera would allow that, and that could be something we see in a software update. So that would be awesome to see. And then the third reason is that it looks like as of right now, again, I cannot confirm this, but it seems like it based on all the available data, that full self-driving unsupervised is going to require not just hardware 4, but it's going to require a front bumper camera. So if you wanted to be able to have the true full self-driving unsupervised experience, which Tesla and Elon say is coming to owners this year, then you would have to have that front bumper camera, which sort of leads to a couple obvious questions. When is the Model 3 going to get that front bumper camera? And if I've got an older Tesla, can I add it to my current existing vehicle? Well, those are two interesting and excellent questions that I've got some answers to. Regarding the Model 3, this one is a weird one because when the Model 3 was first revealed online and Tesla produced their images of it, they had albeit a digital render of the vehicle, but it had a front bumper camera. It was right there on the website, clear as day. But then when Tesla started shipping these vehicles and doing deliveries, they didn't have the front bumper camera installed on them. We've gotten no clear indication or even a speculation or rumor or anything substantive, anything with substance as to why the front bumper camera didn't make the cut. It seems like it's just a matter of time. I would wager there is a 75% chance the Model 3 gets a front bumper camera before the end of 2025, at least personally speaking. So it seems like it's going to happen. We don't know why it's not there. What we do know is that Tesla has been planning for this front bumper camera for a while, at least the last couple of years. In fact, an older Model Y, this is a pre-refresh model, this is, I believe, a 2024 Model Y, or at least a hardware 4 Model Y, actually has a dedicated port on the board here inside the car for a front bumper camera. So it seems like what Tesla has been doing is building in the ability to add a front bumper camera later on into their vehicles, sort of future-proofing things a bit. And this might be evident by this photo here. Someone posted a couple of photos of some Tesla test mules, some vehicles driving around the Austin area. And one of those vehicles was an older pre-refresh Model Y that if you zoomed into the photo here, actually did have a front bumper camera, which maybe they added this on just for full self-driving testing, or many are speculating that this is going to be some sort of retrofit option. You can go to your service center and get upgraded and add to your vehicle. It doesn't seem all that crazy, especially since the computer would already have the port. So it looks like a front bumper camera retrofit might actually be a very, possible option we see this year. Along with that, Elon and Tesla have also confirmed that they are going to have to upgrade owners of hardware 3 Teslas to a hardware 4 system to give them the promised full self-driving features. Elon confirmed on a recent conference call that Tesla couldn't achieve full self-driving unsupervised on hardware 3, so to make it up to those owners, they would be retrofitting the newer system on those older vehicles, at least for those who had purchased full self-driving outright. But I have a hard time believing that's going to happen, given the fact that not only would they have to replace the brains of the car, they'd also have to replace the cameras, which might not be a huge deal with higher resolution cameras. But also the more complicated part is that hardware 4 has more cameras, I believe, than hardware 3. So there'd be a lot of different things in there. My best guess, honestly, is that Tesla will probably give those who bought full self-driving with hardware 3 vehicles a waiver of like a free FSD transfer to a hardware 4 vehicle. That would just make the most sense. Though no official communication has been given since that conference call, Tesla has stated on the record that some retrofit would be a possibility from hardware 3 to hardware 4. And of course, we've seen over the last couple of months that the best performance for full self-driving is happening on hardware 4. The cameras are higher resolution, the dash cam and Sentry mode videos are better. It's just one of those things that is just better with the newer system. So if you've got an older Tesla, there might be a path forward for you, though we don't exactly know what that path is just yet, or even any kind of timeline or pricing on what that would be either. All right, now let's jump into some of the new Teslas launching at literally any moment now. And given my luck and my track record, I'm going to not be at all surprised if by the time this video goes live, one of these rumored Teslas I'm talking about is now live. So, spoiler alert in advance, if I'm late on this, it's because I'm recording this a little early, but I will have more details to share soon. If not, expect these coming again at literally any moment. The first two vehicles coming, and they're ready to go, are a new version of the Model S and Model X. Now, the reason I say they're ready to go is because these have been captured like crazy over the last couple of weeks. We've got new versions here of the Model X, and again, the new glacier blue color. We've got video around the vehicle. We've got pictures, and they've been captured a lot on California roads, the inside and the outside. And for better or worse, the upgrades here are relatively minor. And I guess Tesla said they were going to be giving the vehicle some love, and that love isn't much. Basically, what we're expecting to see is a front bumper camera on the front of the Model S and Model X. I mean, it's right there, clear as day. We're expecting some RGB ambient lighting on the inside of the vehicle. I'll show you another photo in a moment that shows what that looks like. That's why the interior here is covered up, by the way. And then some new wheels for the Model S and Model X as well. And that's kind of it. The overall shape and the footprint and design of the vehicle hasn't changed, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, the least they could have done is put a new light bar on the front of the back of the vehicle or made it look somewhat more modern, but they decided not to do that. Couple more photos here again. Here's a Model S, I believe, with the front bumper camera. There you can see sort of the tape covering up for some weird reason, the RGB ambient light strip that's going to go all the way around the cabin. Yeah, and here's a Model X Plaid. People are kind of really disappointed that the upgrades here are so inconsequential. Now, maybe there is a chance here that there's something here that we haven't seen. Maybe it's got the 48-volt architecture. Hopefully it's got steer-by-wire. Something under the hood would be great. Maybe it's some super long-range version. But as of right now, the updates seem very, very minor. And someone, I'll give credit to the kilowatts here, posted a photo here on X a couple of days ago of a new Model X basically loaded on a trailer and ready to go. It seems like what Tesla is doing is shipping these off to showrooms to put on the floor, which basically signals a launch is happening very, very soon. So again, I wouldn't be surprised. Again, I don't know what day this video is going to go up, but I wouldn't be surprised if the S and the X are up by the time this video goes up because the launch is happening very quickly. And unfortunately, not super exciting for the S or the X, which begs the question as to why they still exist. But I have more to say on that in a future video. But we are not done there. More vehicles are still on the horizon. Of course, Model Y performance is sort of, excuse me, the biggest open secret in the Tesla community right now. We know this thing is coming soon. And again, a launch on this vehicle is super imminent. It was just captured doing some final testing. And then the budget Tesla models, the oh so mysterious budget Teslas. This is where the internet is getting super cranky as of late. A couple of things to share on this front. So we got this photo here of what many think is a smaller version of the Model Y. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, we had seen a smaller version of what looked like a Model Y at Tesla's Fremont factory from some drone footage. Couldn't be certain, but it looked like it. Then yet again, over the past couple of days, we got these photos, and really it's this video here, of again, what looks like a smaller version of the Model Y. And again, given the fact that Tesla said their budget models would be basically what we've seen before with some tweaks to bring down costs, maybe a smaller version of the Model Y is exactly what we're going to see. And this footage in particular has people going, no, it's just the angle. It's just a regular Model Y. It's the Model Y performance they're testing. What are you talking about? Some people think, hey, it's a smaller one. This is the budget model. I have no idea. I'm not going to say one way or the other because I'm not sure, but just going to throw that out there for your speculation and your internet sleuthing to do with that information what you will. And then this post was shown a couple of days ago as well. These photos rather were captured of this Model 3 camouflage. We've seen this vehicle before. It's sort of like a pre-refresh, or I guess maybe it's a post-refresh Model 3, excuse me, driving around the Bay Area camouflaged, and many think that this could be the budget version of the Model 3 that, again, would have cloth seats, no rear screen, things like that. It seems possible right now, I'm not going to say likely, but possible, that not only would Tesla release their budget models this month, but their budget models might be the debut of 2 instead of 1, both a stripped-down budget version of the Model Y and the Model 3. Given all the testing, given that they've got the infrastructure in place, and given it would make sense, maybe we do see 2 budget Tesla models launch this month. Again, Tesla said they are still on track to begin mass production by the first half of the year. June, if I'm checking my calendar correctly, is the first half of the year, so that should be this month. So we could be getting an announcement on this at any moment now. And yeah, I'm not sure, 100% for sure if that is going to be the vehicle we see or not. But again, this footage, I'll throw up one more video here, is interesting of these disguised vehicles driving around the Fremont factory that might be our best look yet at the cheaper Tesla, hopefully launching very soon. Again, June is setting up to be a very, very busy month for Tesla. And then one final little bit of news and housekeeping that I keep forgetting to mention, but I don't want to forget anymore because it's coming up and going to be pretty cool in about a month, is I will be a speaker at the X Takeover. This is like a Tesla, Neuralink, X, Tesla enthusiast, SpaceX enthusiast meetup happening in the Bay Area on July 26th. There's a website here. The tickets are very inexpensive if you want to go. Lars Moravy, that's the head of Tesla vehicle engineering, is going to be one of the keynote speakers along with Steve Jerviston. Going to be exciting. And hey, I think I recognize that guy right there as one of the speakers. Super excited. I think there's like a meet and greet. And there's going to be a lot of vendors and there's a lot of cool stuff, a get together of those in the Tesla community. If you want to go, I've got a special coupon code video. We'll save you 10%. And again, just for reference, the tickets are, I'll do a little live looking here. The tickets are $23. So, we're not talking about or $22, excuse me. Not talking about a big investment, not talking about anything crazy, but if you are in the area or you want to go out there and want to check it out, I'll be speaking. Would love to meet you. It's happening July 26th in the Bay Area. And again, I'll put a link down below and use my code video. That'll save you 10% off because who doesn't want to have a free savings? And yeah, hope to see you there. All right, and now we've come to a great part in the video where I'm going to do 2 things that I always love to do. Number 1 is I'm going to give you guys a chance to win an Amazon gift card. I'm going to hide a code within the next minute of this video somewhere. So first person to find it and redeem it wins a free $10 from my bank account to yours. So enjoy that. And also, I get to tell you guys about some companies that I love here to protect your Tesla on the outside, in the inside. When it comes to protecting your Tesla on the outside, I love my friends from Drive Protected because they've got 2 amazing offerings. One is they've got the best detailing products for your Tesla possible. They've got a great value pack, gives you everything you need to clean your Tesla, make it look shiny, new, and keep it looking just amazing. And also, of course, they are the #1 place for you to go for DIY PPF kits. They have a bunch of different options for every single Tesla on the market. They've got clear options. They've got matte options. They've got options to protect your Tesla from frunk to trunk and everywhere in between, or you can choose to do individual pieces. And best of all is you can install this yourself very, very easily. They walk you through the entire process. My code Rosenfeld is an exclusive code going to save you 10% off. That is better than any other code you will find on the internet. So use my code Rosenfeld for 10% off your order. And then jumping inside your car, you want to obviously get some good floor mats that look great, protect your Tesla, keep it easy to clean. That is where my friends at 3W Liners come in because they just leveled up my coupon code to offer you guys 35% off your next order of floor mats. And these are my favorite. They're in all my Teslas. They look amazing. They're built extremely well. They've got a great design that complements the interior of your Tesla. They're very durable. They're super easy to clean. They are also really made well for sort of the exact measurements of the vehicle you're going into, whether that's a Tesla or a Rivian or some other car on the market. I have just been a huge fan of 3W Liners. They make the best floor mats on the market. They are very reasonably priced, and I can again save you guys even more with my special coupon code of 35% off. So hit the link down below to learn more. Check out 3W Liners, check out my friends at Drive Protected, check out my other channel partners, and hopefully someone got a free Amazon gift card within the last 60 seconds. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'm going to keep doing more of these in other videos, so stay tuned to win more and also learn about some great accessories to level up your Tesla experience. All right, guys, I'm curious. Your thoughts down below would be very, very appreciated. Let me know if you stay to the end of the video. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you guys in the next one.